so far this season. They got a great passing game. They got a good quarterback. He's seasoned. He's been there for a while. We saw him last year and the year before that. We've had close games with them, and it's just going to come down to execute.
What did you learn from the South Carolina game that'll help you against this strong passing attack?
We're just going to have to have a lot of communication like we did in the South Carolina game. Play aggressive, but also play smart, and play in the ways that benefits the defense, and have everybody working on the same accord. Not just out there on an island and by themselves all the time. You don't want anybody isolated this game, so we're just going to try to work together as a unit.
Y'all making it kind of hard to find some possible negatives about this team. Some people are talking about lack of pass rush. What's your response to that?
The team that we have been playing, we haven't been able to get a lot of pass rush. That is true, but we've been playing teams that have been doing a lot of quick game. The ball's in their hands and out of the quarterback's hands. Under 2 seconds. It's hard to get to the quarterback, so you have to find other ways to affect them. Like batted balls and just trying to break up passes. With the D linemen and just to help out the secondary and coverage and stuff like that.
You heard us praising Drew Lock's quick release, earlier. How does that affect what you guys try to do with D line, like you said, with batted balls and things?
That's really all you can do, man. You got to basically pass rush from the line of scrimmage. And, just try to get back there as fast as you can, and have good pocket push. And really the way to affect him is to make him step up. Get uncomfortable in the pocket. That just comes with level pass rush. And everybody working together in that pass rush game.
You surprised you guys only have 11 tackles for loss through 3 games? That's a different kind of stat there.
Yeah, I know, man. It's crazy. We really have been getting teams that will quick game us the whole entire time. Just hitting quick routes, quick short passes just to get a couple yards, and it's frustrating sometimes. Especially for me as a D lineman. I want to go make some tackles, make some plays, and do stuff like that. But you gotta play into the defense. You don't want to be out there trying to be a superhero and basically hurt the defense and hurt your team. So.
Jonathan, I'm sorry.
Good.
I think there's 3 SEC West teams in the top 10. You guys are the only SEC East team in the top 25. Anybody have a chance to get to Atlanta except for you guys from the East?
I'm not sure. I can't speak for anybody else's team. We don't really try to look at the rankings and stuff like that. We just take it one game at a time. That's what you have to do. We have a tough schedule this year, and so do a lot of other teams, and we're just going to keep fighting through, one game at a time.
You mentioned that teams have been trying the quick passing game on y'all, but Missouri had some success throwing downfield last year. Do you expect to see that again? Because quick game hasn't really worked against y'all so far this year.
It hasn't worked, yet, but hopefully that we just keep getting better at what we do, and that what they're doing doesn't affect us. We, like I say every week, if we play our game, things will go our way, and we just need to relax and stay composed and play Georgia football.
You're happy to see the game scheduled at noon. I know Coach talked about the advantage you guys feel like you've got in the heat games.
I'm actually, we do practice in prime time heat of the day, which is really good for us. It definitely works a lot of guys out. And those games that are in the middle of the day in 96-degree weather, stuff like that. You are better prepared for it. But I'm glad this past week, with all the hurricanes and stuff like that, hope everybody was safe and everything's good. But we played at noon, which really helped us, kind of prepare for this next week because, we do play at noon and, they're back. So technically it's 11 o'clock, for us, our bodies and stuff like that because they're an hour, I think, forward or behind, I'm not sure. But, it just kind of prepares us for that. And I'm glad that last week, we got to play at noon and just to get ready for this game this week.
Does the concept of a pass rush against the quarterback that does get it out so quickly, does it almost seem overrated when you think about the things that you have to do that really can be effective against that kind of offense?
You just have to kind of, take whatever you can get, kind of fight tooth and nail, just to get to him. You might not, hit the quarterback. Our goal is, just to do our job and, to affect him in a way that helps us, put us on top.
You've been one of the key leaders from the beginning this season. Who are some of the younger guys that you've seen roll up really fast through 3 games?
A lot of guys, especially with our secondary, they've had to, take on roles that, people before them, were seasoned and had a lot of experience and years under their belts. But I'm proud of really everyone that is on our defense and our offense, that is stepping up. Miko Hartman is being, a big player on offense for us right now, and DeAndre Swift, and these guys are just, taking those leadership roles and starting to, affect other guys, and that's something that's big for us. And on defense, you got your William Pools, your Richard LeCount. He's having a lot of plays. A lot of things are going his way, and he's working hard. And I'm just proud of those guys. And there's countless other numbers of guys, but those are just a few. I just have to mention.
How does that 11 a.m. kick alter your schedule? What time do you wake up for something like that?
Like I said, last week really helped us out. We woke up at I think 7 o'clock, and we had pregame meal at 8. And normally you have those. You have games, that are later in the day. You have your pregame meal. You want everybody to be focused and kind of quiet and kind of just locked in. But when you have a game like that early in the morning, that chatter and that talking is good because people are still halfway asleep. So we were pretty awake. Everybody was good. Everybody was having good conversations, going over keys and just going over what they needed to for the game. And I think that really, like I said before, really helped us. And it's going to prepare us for this week. Just that we had to play at noon, this past week.
Offenses like to always talk about being balanced, but on defense, y'all are adamant that it's a stop the run first strategy.
Yeah, that's what you have to do in football. Period. I think that if you don't stop the run, the team is going to have the option to either run or pass on first and second down, and just kind of control that aspect of the game. If you stop the team and you don't allow them to run, you make them one-dimensional and they have to pass the ball, and then you start to pick off stuff from there, and you just keep piggybacking off of that.
How do you think that's going this year?
I think that's good. We have a goal. We set it every game. I'm kind of one of the leading guys on the D line, and before we go play, we talk to each other and we say it every game. What we want to hold the team to. How many rushing yards they're going to get. And we say that before we even go into into battle. So it's just kind of that mindset. Kind of play a game inside of the game.
Even against a team like this, where you got Drew Lock and Emmanuel Hall, it seems like they're going to be passing a lot. It's still stop the run first and whatever they get in the passing game is.
Yeah, they still have a running threat. They have a pretty big offensive line. They're physical. They're an SEC team. We played them years in the past, and they have been physical. They've shown that. But like I said, you stop the run and then you have some.
Coach mentioned.